Now to something that you have never seen before that's extending the shelf life of those PPEs that's so essential to frontline workers. Let's go to our chief investigative reporter, Jeremy Finley. Jeremy, I understand people can't even be in the room when this happens.
Well, that's right, Tom. Our photojournalist actually had to set his phone to record and then step out of the room in order to capture what you're about to see. It's an example of the lengths that hospitals are having to go to extend the life of these PPEs should they be swamped with COVID-19 patients.
I will begin disinfecting the room in 15 seconds.
It takes just seconds.
6, 5, 4.
For a room at Vanderbilt to become a lifesaver.
It's like being in a giant tanning bed.
A process born out of necessity when PPE was in short supply and Vanderbilt had to come up with a way to preserve them. It took just under a week to develop a process to use ultraviolet lights on robots to disinfect 200 to 300 PPE a day, knowing experts are predicting surges.
The likelihood of outbreaks is high, still.
So do our area hospitals have the PPE if there is a surge? A spokeswoman for TriStar Hospital writing to News 4 Investigates, while they have the supplies they need at this time, we are adopting specific protocols outlined by the CDC for the appropriate reuse of certain PPE. The Tennessee Hospital Association writing, supplies remain limited in some locations. Hospitals continue to take actions that minimize unnecessary PPE use. Vanderbilt hoping this process keeps them ahead of whatever is coming. All right, we're back here live. A spokesman for Vanderbilt says that the overall supply chain for PPEs really hasn't improved since this crisis began. And they are aware that the ending of the safer at home orders could very well mean an increase in COVID-19 cases and therefore a resurgence of the need for the PPEs. Tracy.